We're ready. Ready.
Well, the first thing I'd like to hear about is as you're touring family farms, and I assume you've been on a few, and we're on
Many,
one here
yes.
today, and talking about the ongoing trade war, and I'm sure you've heard so many concerns and worries from farming families. What are you hearing, and what is your response to those families?
Yeah, so first of all, Wisconsin has been hurt particularly harshly by the trade wars. In our dairy industry, our state has lost over 1,600 farms, dairy farms, since the president took office. The idea that other countries have identified the product cheese or cranberries or ginseng, things that Wisconsin is #1 at, for retaliatory tariffs has hurt us hard. I would also acknowledge that it's not the only reason things are tough. We have oversupply issues. We have had horrible experiences with the weather recently, and the price for milk has been low for a number of years, even though it varies between conventional and organic. And so we know we have a constellation, or as I'd say, a perfect storm of challenges facing our agricultural community. But one of the things we could change very quickly would be stop the trade war. And when we see entire markets shut off to our products, we see cheese in storage houses and not going to trading partners, that's a real problem.
And when you're talking about the need to raise milk prices, what do you think can be done the most quickly to accomplish that?
Yeah, so that's one of the things that is most harsh for people in the agricultural industry. I think about, farmers work harder than anybody I know, right? And they don't control the price that they set for their product. Somebody else sets that price. And usually farming families can withstand ups and downs and save during the good times and last through the lean times. But we've seen an unnaturally long period of low prices. And so I know there's a lot of folks working on solutions, but the easiest one right now would be to put an end to this trade war and reopen some of the export markets that our farmers depend on.
How do you explain the urgency and kind of just the severity of what's going on here to your colleagues who maybe don't represent states where there's a lot of dairy farms or they don't see firsthand what's kind of going on? Is that hard for you to kind of relay what you're seeing here because they don't travel to farms like this and see places like this that are struggling?
I usually start with the headlines that we've lost 1,600 dairy farms in the state of Wisconsin, mostly small and medium-sized farms since the day this president took office. We are losing between 2 and 3 a day. This is a significant percent of the number of dairy farms we have in the state of Wisconsin, and we're America's dairy land. It's injuring agricultural industries in other states, but this is an emergency. This is a crisis in America's dairy land. And it was helpful for me to be able to persuade my colleagues when we were working on the Farm Bill to devote at least some significant attention to a number of things. One is improving some of the risk management tools that dairy farmers use. For example, especially in conventional dairy farming, they're improved, they're better, but it's still probably not enough, and other measures need to be taken. I will say I'm very encouraged with how our very resilient dairy community in the state is talking more and more about what they can do and what's within their power to do to alleviate some of the challenges. But trade wars are not good for our agricultural communities.
Do you have time for one more?
Awesome.
Anyone else?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.